Good morning, student. Today is Wednesday, 8 July 2020. You are welcome in the class Physics of ninth O-Level. Everybody know that we are studying Unit 12. And today, our topic is word example on the page 226. On this example, the figure is given. It is in front of you. There A and B is the boundary between glass and air. It may be the window glass. Light rays coming from air and hit at that point to the window glass. Everybody of you know that partially the light reflected back and partially it refracted and passed. So the data is given. Angle of incidence I is 30, and one thing that we have to find angle of refraction. You studied that angle of incident and angle of refraction. You are well aware of that. And on the other side, it is the refraction. On the left side, the reflection, and on the other side, the light refracted. And we have to find also this angle. Although in figure it is mentioned as phi, but actually it is angle of refraction. Angle of reflection and refraction both are being we used to represent with a small r. So here angle of reflection, that is represented by x, and on the other side angle of refraction, it is also angle of refraction r, but here it is represented by capital Y. So in data, if you see the data, I 30 in book, although we have studied that angle of refraction is 1.52, but here in the example it was mentioned that it is 1.6. So two things we have to find, x and y, angle of reflection and angle of refraction. So everybody of you know that you have studied the second law of reflection. Second law of reflection, that is angle I is always equal to angle R. Angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Again, x is equal to R. So if angle I, incident angle, is 30, it means both are equal and angle of reflection will be also 30. Now the second part, that we have to find angle of refraction y also. This one, angle of refraction. So according to the law of refraction, refractive index or the Snell's law, n is equal to sine angle of incidence divided by sine angle of refraction. So sine angle refraction we have to find. So by rearranging this equation, we will have the equation that sine angle R is equal to sine angle I divided by n. It means refractive index n and sine angle R will be replaced, we will shift them on their own places. So again, angle I incidence is equal to R x and angle R, that is equal to y. Now first we in part A, we were on the left side in the air, and now the light has entered into the second part, that after passing through the glass it may enter into the other medium, but angle of refraction was in a glass. So according to this, we rearrange this equation. Angle I we need, this sign will be shift on the right hand and it will become sine inverse. This will change into the sine inverse. So sine inverse and the rest of the same thing will be there. Sine angle I, sine angle I, sine angle 30, I 30, and value of the refractive index is 1.6. So when we put the values, rearrange, first we will solve this portion, sine angle 30 divided by 1 over 6. Whatever the answer comes, this portion we will solve. After that, whatever the value will come, you will calculate the inverse of the sine by using calculator. So by rearranging and solving, we will get angle R will be equal to 18.2. 18.2. So R, angle of refraction, is equal to angle of y, angle y. So therefore angle y, the value of this angle will be 18.2 degree. Thank you and God bless you. Tomorrow we will see each other, and hopefully you have understand this example, and try to solve the numerical problems given in exercise. So tomorrow again, thank you, God bless you, have a nice day.